Hi guys, 019 here. I just wanted to do a quick demonstration for you of something that has just recently been talked about, discovered, and tinkered with to a certain extent. Not a lot has been concrete, but there's a lot of interesting things here, and I'm just going to walk you through it real quick. As you all know, you can change the control scheme in Super Smash Bros. Brawl to anything you want. And using a GameCube controller in particular, you can edit the configuration of both the analog sticks, the buttons, and whatnot, but what we're going to focus on today is something special you can do with the C-Stick. Normally, by default, the C-Stick will do your smash attacks for you, instant smash attacks, no charging whatsoever, in any direction that you press it, the corresponding button being, or direction being that smash attack. But as you can see, you can actually change it to both your grabbing, your shielding, your jumping, and most importantly, your special attacks. Now, changing this up is obviously going to sacrifice your C-Stick smashes, but I'd like to show you something special that you can do with this particular control setup. So I'm just going to head into training mode real quick and give you an idea of what I'm talking about, and then follow up by demonstrating with every single character. But I'll start off using a character that seems to have a very prominent effect using C-Stick special. And I'll show you what I mean right now. Now bear in mind that... Whoops, I forgot to put my name on there. Hang on. Now bear in mind that there are a variety of things that seem to be doable with the C-Stick, some of which are completely unfounded and don't make much sense, but they happen anyway. I'm just going to focus on one thing today. And it's something that I like to call wave bouncing, and my friend liked to call wave bouncing. We sort of came up with the name together. It sort of keeps with the theme of things, so I think it works just fine, and I don't think many people have a problem with that particular name. Anyway, so with the C-Stick designated as your special attack joystick, you can tap it up to do your special attack, obviously, down to do your down special, forward to do your side special, and you can do neutral, but one downside to this is that it is very difficult to do the neutral specials using the C-Stick. It requires a very precise tilt, usually in a diagonal direction. It's not very efficient, so that is definitely one downside to this. But let me go ahead and show you what wave bouncing is all about. Now, out of a dash attack, you can always do your jump as normal. With the C-Stick in particular, though, if you want to interrupt a jump with a special attack, rather than jumping and using side B like you normally would, with the C-Stick, not only can you tap it in the direction to do the exact same thing as forward B, but if you tap it in the opposite directions, watch what happens. You see how Lucas has a very, very strong backwards bounce to his momentum. Right now, I'm jumping normally. Whoops, I tripped. I'm jumping normally and tapping the C-Stick backwards. And you see all sorts of crazy things that happen. If I tap it forward, same forward momentum as I would using side B. But one thing that's not possible using side B is not only keeping the same direction, but getting the backwards momentum that wave bouncing allows using only C-Stick special. Now, this is not something that can only be done with side B. This can be done with both the up special and down special, depending on your character. It can even be done with neutral special, but because it's so difficult to do that in general, it's not very founded yet. But let me show you what I mean. You can also do this tapping in the opposite direction using a diagonal tap for both your up and down specials. So with Lucas, let me demonstrate this. Interrupt your jump with a down special, tap, whoops, oh, there's a neutral, what do you know? Oh, another neutral. Well, you see me doing the neutral now. You also get the same backwards wave bounce with the neutral specials. But as you saw me do earlier, just like that. Whoops. There's your regular. There's your neutral. You see it's sort of a retreating down B. And you can see there could be all sorts of applications for this as well. Especially with Lucas's, since as you know, his down B actually provides you with a nice attack that can actually spike really well at high percentages. So there's wave bouncing, and it's most prominent with Lucas. Obviously this is a very particular thing, and certain characters seem to have more effects from it than others, depending on their own properties. But judging by the way that this all works, it's almost 100% certain that this is definitely intentional. That this is something that was personally programmed in the game, knowingly, and I can demonstrate for you how I feel that is true later on.